Hi guys, so by now you've installed Divi and this is a layout that we're going to use for SciCads on C. See how nice the templates are, everything is there already, we just come and edit it. Okay, before you can start editing it and before I show you how to use Divi, take note that there are simple tools that you can use here. For example, you can build on a desktop view, you can build the website on a tablet view, and then you can build the website on a mobile view. These are things that you have to then adjust with pixels and stuff, but I'll show you everything. We usually never design on mobile. This is when I QC and it has to be mobile responsive, or your client's audience almost accesses the content via mobiles, or you'll gather those stats from analytics and stuff to just know how you need to design. But I usually design on the desktop. Then you can always zoom in and out here, and you have this option that takes you to what we would have coded. So this is basically what Divi does for you, cutting out all of the HTML with margins and padding and rows, and it's just everything. We fast forward like 40% of the website. So we can just go back here. Here you can always use the quick tools, and then this is your save button. Always remember to save. But before we can build, I just want to show you have to collect your client's content. What I do for this instance on SciCads on C, they already had a website, so I just went on every page and clicked Control A, and it copied everything from the website, and I pasted it in a Word document, saved it in a folder. Every page has its own folder in your file allocation. From here on, the first thing I do is do my first spell check. Just run through it and quickly fix all the grammar. It's simple things. We'll go through all of these. Then with your images, it almost always copies your images. Usually we prefer the images in a Dropbox folder. In this case, I'm only going to use images like this. That doesn't really display how the rooms have been changed, as Dee is going to update that. Take note, this is a dummy client. We can just thank Richard and Dee that they make this information and their website available for us to use for training material. But you see, this is everything you need to know. Then you have all of the content, and you can just copy and paste. This link, for example, you'll use. Then all the information isn't so scattered, so you're actually one step ahead of your client if it is the case that they have a current website. So what I'm going to do here is just choose the images that I want to use and then just save them in a folder. So just give me a couple of seconds and we can carry on. Okay, so your images are downloaded. I'm just going to do the first little bit to show you how you can edit very quickly. Take note of your layers. This is your blue layer, which is your outer layer. Then you go into your green layer and you go into your gray layer. So these three layers are modules, and it always works in this category. So you'll always have the outer one, which you can use for an image, and then you have your inner one, which is a column, and your text or another image or video or link or whatever. So to change the background, you click on the settings. You'll see this is very easy. It's interchangeable, adjustable for you to see. The link, we take it out. You never make this first image clickable because you want to drive them down. Background, you'll see you can put in a color, you can put in a faded color, and then we have this image. To replace it, you simply delete it, click on Add Background Image, and it will redirect you to the theme that you've installed or the layout. It's templated images. I just leave it there, and then we can upload files. You can click here, select the file via your browser or your laptop's browser, or you can just drag and drop files over here. I want you guys to see why we prefer putting the images via a Dropbox link. If I drop and drag here, it gives an HTTP error because it's just a thumbnail image, so sometimes it's just too small. So then you can just go to the website and go click on the images and save them. I see these are quite nice, so just give me a couple of seconds. Let me just grab what I need from the website. When grabbing images, just make sure you open the image in a new tab, and then you can save a fuller version of the image where you need to save it. The uploads of, let me just grab this website. The uploads of the images, if you go, and this is quite cool that it happened, and you grab any image and you want to upload it, it's going to give you an HTTP error, which means that there's some cookie installed or inscribed on the current SciCads-on-C website, which bans us or restricts us from using the images, so we'll get to that. We need to then just get the images from a Dropbox file and upload them here. So I'll quickly just convert them and upload them. We need to not struggle with this, as this takes about 40 minutes to an hour to try and sort these things out. Whereas if you have images that you are not restricted or you are allowed to use, then it's easy. You just drag and drop them up in here. Also, why this could happen is because we work on HTTPS. If you just have a look there, it's a secure site, and the previous site was built with HTTP. That also confuses the cookies on our server and that server, not allowing it to just upload. That's where IT comes in. But the solution to this is me opening a program such as Photoscape, and you have a batch editor, you have an editor. This is quite a cool program if you're not advanced with imaging. We'll sort out the effects and the cropping and the resizing of the imaging within our factories. But you can then just open them in any photo editor such as Photoshop, Illustrator, CorelDRAW, Photoscape. Depends on your capabilities, and then edit the photos in a way just that you import them and then save as a JPEG. Then you should have control over the photos. Usually we would want our clients to give us this, just because that's a source that they need to provide us with that cuts out all of these restrictions to actually just drop and drag a JPEG image. If you have small images, you can always export them as PNGs. That's very cool. It compresses the size. But we will also install a image optimizer plugin that will take care of compressing the images for load times and speed on our websites. So it's really easy and cool nowadays to just use tools. This WordPress media library also gives us options to just crop off a certain part of an image. If you want opacities and those things, unfortunately you can't just drag a transparency over an image or make it blur a bit within this media library. So you need to do that, or within Divi Builder. So you need to do that in one of your design programs that we're going to use. I'm going to split this video in a second part. I hope you guys are enjoying this and you find it really quick and easy to build quick and templated websites.